All right, I am running late, so I'm just going to start recording now. Welcome back to Candy BTV, and this is the Valentine's Day special that I have for you guys. But I'm running late as usual. This was supposed to be done at like 2. As you can see, it's dark outside. I think that this angle actually looks good. Yeah, this is great. I got notes on what I'm about to say because I can't forget. I can't forget about none of y'all, honey. Now, it's some people that didn't make the list, but that's okay. You know, maybe you just wasn't doing the most, and maybe that's a good thing. But it's definitely some people that have stood out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just gotta address the situation. Like, oh shoot, I was go, do the zoom in, but y'all already know what's up. Y'all don't need all that. All right, welcome back to Candy VTV, and this is the Valentine's Day show, honey. I'm about to air it out, put all the tea out there, all the tea you've been waiting to hear, because, honey, I got it, honey. So this year, I don't even really care about Valentine's Day, because I'm so over it. I'm over everybody, and I'm just over it. I don't even need it, honey. I am my own Valentine. As you can see, I'm having the time of my life, honey. So, yeah, who I said I was gonna start off with. I already told y'all how my friends be acting. So, yep, just sitting here, vibing out with y'all. I've been single for a long time or whatever. And I would say I'm kind of a shallow person where I was very shallow back in my younger days. All right, so we rewinded it all the way back to the top, honey. Because it's been some moments that people got to know about. So I remember this first experience with this guy. This is when I first joined the military. I don't know if y'all know, but I used to be in the Navy. First joined the military. Um, it was this guy. He was a Marine. Very nice looking in uniform. I was like, no, he looked dangerous. He had that dangerous look to him or whatever. That's what all the girls be looking for. I don't know why. But we started talking and he wanted to bring me on a date. And I was like, all right, I'll go on a date with you. Get on the date and chat. Just getting there was a little awkward. Like it was just the music wasn't right. I'm just like, what's going on here? So, we get to the day, we go to some Mexican restaurant. Mind you, I'm in Virginia. This is not happening in Cali. I'm in Virginia. I was probably 18, 19. Y'all, why this man had on a Rockaware shirt? It was like 2015. Was it? I don't care what year it was. Rockaway went in, and I was wondering why he had me outside, and he had this Rockaway shirt on. People looking at me crazy, like that's your man up in that shirt or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe he was a good guy, but I missed out because I was too concerned about why he was wearing that Rockaway shirt. Honey, but I was like 19, so probably why I'm single. I be acting shallow. But he looked good in uniform though. That's how he had me fooled. But I've grown from that. Ooh, this kind of spicy. I've grown for that. I don't be judging people on what they be wearing, honey. Because people be wearing some stuff. And I be turning a blind eye to it now. That's on them. Have your own style. Child, was this last Valentine's Day? This the next person. This person had the nerve, honey. The nerve to bring me on a date the day before Valentine's Day. And like, why would you bring me on a date the day before Valentine's Day? Like, you clearly telling me you ain't hanging with me the next day. And I'm supposed to be okay with that. Like, how you gonna bring me on the day before Valentine's Day? You knowing I want to go out on Valentine's Day. Like, what's wrong with you? Then I don't know who this person thought they was. So how you think you gonna hide anything from a journalist? Long story short, I found out what he was doing that Valentine's Day weekend, honey, and it was with a whole nother girl. Okay? Whole nother girl. Whole nother girl. But you know how they be. If you single, that ain't supposed to be my business, but it is my business because you was trying to play with me. If you gonna take me out, it need to be on Valentine's Day. Cause I hold myself to a certain standard, and it ain't being a side piece. Okay. Next. Oh, child. Now this time I was being a mess. This guy brought me on a date to the same place that I left. Me and the Valentine's Day guy who I was just talking about, we was at the same place. So I guess I take all my dates there. Ooh, yikes. Um, we sitting there. I'm like, you got children? He like, yeah. I said, how many? He said, I got three of them. I said, three? Child, I ran the man away. He was too hurt. Girl, I didn't hear from him again. All because I screamed three. What you doing with three children and you younger than me, honey? What you doing? You got three children and you younger. But hey, that ain't my business. Let me stop talking about people. All right, let me go down. I gotta scroll down. I'm gonna scroll down, y'all. I didn't think this through. Ooh, this one is the worst day ever. Ooh, child, this one. This man did the most. I should have known to run for the hills. When I told him before the date, I guess we was going out around 7 or 8. I told him before the date, oh, I'm hungry. This man said, you better eat before we get there. Oh, I should have turned around then. I should have hit the button right there. Not going. Not going. About to talk with myself. I was like, no, you can't be picky and choosy, trying to get myself a little talk. So I went on a date with him still. Don't give me no napkin. Crazy. Anyway, still went on a date with this man. And honey, we had one drink. Well, this is why I went on a date because it was some different stuff. It was like a little jazzy date, where they do the jazz music and they do the poetry. I was like, oh, that's different or whatever. So I went and we get one drink. Why he acting drunk, y'all? But not only is he acting drunk, honey, he is drunk. Because when we left there, he was swerving all over the road with my life. You swerving around with my life? Crazy. He about to hit the rail. He ain't had nothing but a gin or tonic or something like that. You ain't even had nothing. You ain't even had nothing major and you acting drunk. And guess what he took me? Nah, I be bougie sometimes, but this was a little over the top. This man took me to Denny's. I would have rather Waffle House. I love me some Waffle House. But Denny's, uh, Denny's though. You tried it. You tried it. You tried it. Denny's. Oh, and after he brought me to Denny's, honey. Oh. While we was in Denny's, I ain't finished my food because it wasn't good. He gonna tell the waitress, oh, she ain't finished her food. Can you take this off the bill? Girl, this man really said that. Mm-hmm. He did. I was just like appalled. Okay. Then he wanted to kiss. Then we get to my house. I'm trying to, go to bed. This on a work night, y'all. Y'all know I was living in regret. Y'all, he talking about he gotta use my bathroom. I let him go to the bathroom. Why this month? I about to cuss. Why I come out? Oh, well, he come out. I don't know. Anyway, he was laying on my bed. I said, "Bro, what you doing laying on my bed?" And you just brought me to Denny's. Honey, that don't add up. That's like 0 plus 0 equal 1, and it don't. Honey, mm-mm. Ooh, child. Speaking of dates, I got another one for y'all. This was an attempted date. Somebody wanted to bring me out. And this was kind of recent. Met him on Instagram, of course, how that go. You know, He's a white boy. So things was a little different. But it was getting a little too different for me. He was like, oh, I'm gonna come pick you up and we can go get tea, which is fine. I'm like, oh, okay. I've never been on a tea date. So he had posted this video on his YouTube. He posted this video on his YouTube, you know. I was like, oh, let me see how he really act in person. Let me see how he really act in person. Man, I watched that video. It was giving Jeffrey Dahmer, honey. Ooh, child. That man was cutting up. Talk about some semen retention. Which is fine, retain it all day. But why is you on YouTube jumping up and down and bouncing around and almost doing a backwards flip about it? I'm not lying. This man was cutting up. I'm like, oh, that man was trying to get me. He was trying to hit me with the yeah. Know what he was trying to do. But I don't know if I was coming home. That was the vibe I was getting. I'm like, I'm gonna be on one of them shows if I go out with this fool. All right. Hmm. Ooh, child, this one. This guy. This guy had some nerve. This must have been the year that Audacity was on sale. Audacity was on sale 2022 and 2023. Okay? It was on sale, honey. It was probably on sale in 2021 too. Mm-mm. This guy, um, so we was hanging out. I don't even know why. I don't even know how I met this fool. We was hanging out. I remember going over there. We was chilling. He cooked a little meal or whatever. And we was vibing, talking, getting to know each other. And then it was one night he told me to come over there. And why I got over there and he claimed he was asleep. So I drove over there. What about my gas? Girl, honey, my vision gets a little cloudy after that because that's when he just started. He was about to get cut off at that point. I think I went and seen him one more time. And I was flabbergasted when I went and seen him because I think either he or me wanted some Stella Rosa. Girl, why he didn't want to buy it? I'm like, oh, he don't want to buy the little Stella Rosa, honey. This guy's not reliable. Yeah, he don't want to buy the Stella Rosa, but want me to be coming over there wasting gas. Girl, so the last time I went by his house, this is what he did. I remember I was watching him play the game or something. He gets up and starts taking off his clothes. And he's like, oh, this is my house. I walk around how I want. And I'm just like, you sure can. And I proceed to pull out my phone and record it and send it to all of my friends because I couldn't believe my eyes. They had to see it too. Because who are you playing with? Who are you disrespecting? You just go get up and get naked, That's how much respect you got for me. And that's why your business is aired out. Anyway. Oh, this was a better date. I call this the honest date because he was just being too honest. I'm like, I love the truth, but I don't think I'm be able to talk to you after this. Like, you don't tell somebody on the first time y'all go out there, oh, I'm not taking nobody seriously right now. Well, let me just get my purse and go home because I don't have time to waste like you do at your big age. But I appreciate him for being honest. So what up? He was honest. I was gonna go in on him a little bit, but then he go, no, nah, I ain't go. I'm go ahead and go to the next one. Oh, this one guy. Ah, went on a date with him. I think this was from Hinge. Uh, and he seemed like a real sweet guy, but he kind of had me scared because he was just like, "Oh, you so cool. I want to hang around you every day." I'm like, "No, you don't. I got things to do. You're not hanging around me every day, young man." And it was something that he told me that just, I like to think towards the future when somebody tell me some stuff that ain't making no sense. I think he had told me he was getting high on the job. It's like a paramedic or something, and I'm just like in my head. That seems like you not gonna be taking the household seriously. I'm gonna have to be worrying about you getting high on the job and getting fired, and next thing you know, we evicted or the mortgage is due. You got to think ahead. You got to think ahead with men like that. That's how people get caught up. They think people go change. No, they already told you who they with. Maybe I just had too much school stuff going on. I don't know. Sometimes I don't be wanting to be bothered. Ooh, this date right here, honey. Oh, this one was horrible. This was probably the worst one that I had out here. He tells me to meet him at this restaurant called Cowboy Star. Sells good steaks. I didn't get to try one because the date was ass. I get to the date and I think he was actually late. I really should have just turned around and went home. So when you go to Texas Roadhouse. Now we weren't there, but when you go to Texas Roadhouse and there's the meat thing with the meat display. I kind of like sat in front of a thing like that. But hey, how you doing? But I wasn't expecting him to expect us to sit there the whole night. Like, we can't go to the bar. We sitting in this dark corner. Just you too. Sitting in this dark corner, just looking crazy. Like, and he was talking mad crap. He was just like talking about how he done tried all these expensive wines and basically telling me how I ain't gonna never get to try it. He was crazy, y'all. And he actually is younger when I met him. Because I met him at another restaurant. He had a hat on. So when he got there and he was older, I was like, oh. Ain't nothing wrong with older men, but he was doing too much. When I told him what I went to school for, all of a sudden, oh, I went to school for that too, and I feel sorry for you. You know how people try to downplay whatever you're doing. He was basically downplaying everything what I was doing and making sure that I knew that he was the smartest man in the room. Never heard from him again. And then he was trying to get me to come to his house so he can make me some salmon. That salmon he showed me his salmon on the picture. That salmon, girl, I would never come over to even help you throw that salmon away. I ain't fucking with that. Not messing with that salmon, honey. I had to let that go. He was draining my energy. It was just horrible. Like, how you on a date with me trying to put me down? You a hater already, but Supposed to girls be going for that. I don't be going for nothing like that, honey. Ooh, this one is a little more tense, honey, because this is when we get into how people was really trying me when their audacity was on sale for 99 cents. 99 cents a pound or something. Man, I was dealing with this guy, y'all, and I really like this guy. And we were supposed to be doing something that day. I go over to his house, y'all. Girl, why he walk out with another girl? Child, it took everything to not go completely Louisiana ballistic. But I was just like sipping my tea, sipping my imaginary tea, honey. Sipping it. Because I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe I had been tried like that. But I was, honey. I was tried like that. This man walk out with another girl, they hug. Oh, I'ma see you later type deal. Girl, in my face. I should have showed them. I should have showed them, but you know, we've all been there. That one was crazy. Oh, and this same person just had too much going on. Like, had some girl at work stalking me, pretending like she wanted to be my friend. She just making sure that I'm not messing with the guy. It was just too much going on. That's when that audacity. That audacity wasn't 99 cents. That audacity was a pound a penny, honey. Cause I can't believe that was me going through that, honey. I'm too mature. I'm too mature. Okay. And this one, honey, this one really had me messed up. Ooh! Had me messed up. I couldn't believe I got like that. Young ladies, if you watching this, you gotta beware of those guys who are opportunists. You gotta beware of those opportunists, honey. Because they gonna take every opportunity to opportune you. Man. And this person was so bold. So bold. Look, I remember I let this person drive my car. All right. And I don't let a lot of people drive my car, but you know, they were driving my car. And I happened to look at the gas needle. The gas needle was on like 8 miles, y'all. Oh, it was on Super E. It was on Super E. Okay, it was on Super E. And I'm like, you know me, I guess I was trying to be nice. I don't know why. I don't know why I was trying to be nice. And then this go on. Mm-mm. I was like, are we going to get gas? And you know, this person got the nerve to look at me like I Turner, like he behind my wheel. He looking at me like, girl, I should have jumped from behind that seat. But I changed. I'm really not who I used to be. I'm really a professional individual now. I don't do those type of things. But they be trying to drag it out, honey. They really do. That man was looking at me like, we about to run it to zero. You know, I could tear your car up and what you gonna do about it? That's basically it. That's what he was saying. I could tear your car up and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. See, a lot of people been playing with me. Mm-mm. A lot of people been playing with me. Okay, but I'm feeling like I'm about to wrap it up. It's getting late. Probably about to go in the house, look over some assignments. But it's been fun letting y'all know all the crazy stuff that has happened in my love life, you know, and throughout all the Valentine's days, you know. Stay safe and be careful out there and make sure you tune in for more news from Candy B TV.